We're back with our celebration of America's 250th birthday. For archaeologists, Jamestown is nothing short of a gold mine.
Researchers have been hard at work unearthing new stories about the settlement for 3 decades. Tonight on Your Side's Nick Broadway takes us to their current dig site, and tonight's Spirit of America Celebrate 250.
Bald eagles are a common sight for archaeologists digging up the first permanent English settlement of North America.
At least excavated close to 1 million artifacts myself because the site is so rich.
Mary Anna Hartley says they're constantly finding new things, piecing together the stories of those who inhabited Jamestown Island.
Those pieces of the story, between the artifacts and every shovelful and every feature, the wells, post holes, burials, give us a sense of what was going on with the stories of all the people who were here.
Right now, they're putting in a raised path to help visitors get around flooded areas. Along the way, they're uncovering new secrets hiding in the soil.
It is a trench that had whole half and quarter posts sticking up out of the ground, so a wooden fence line. Surprise, surprise, we always have unanticipated finds. We think we found a well. There's always an area where we're wondering how they organize themselves. And so in this case, we're wondering, why is there a well here? What period is that from? How does it relate to the church? Because obviously it's in the churchyard later.
Each find, as small as they seem, give more depth to the stories of people who lived here.
A lot of things are through the pottery because they change over time, just like any of our automobiles do today.
They showed me some of their finds.
A large spread of what we've been finding throughout the excavation site behind me. So they come from multiple different contexts. Is one we were excited about, where you can see it's actually part of a corner, a nice piece of Portuguese faience right here, probably part of a plate. And then we're getting what look to be little bits of Delft as well, Italian marble slipware, Midlands purple. I think one of the cooler things out of here is this pipe stem, which looks to be Dutch. It is really cool being able to see all of these artifacts that for the most part people haven't seen in 400 or so years.
Recently, they've been making new discoveries about people known as contrabands, 19th century African Americans swimming here to escape slavery before emancipation. They're looking for physical traces on where the contrabands lived on the island.
A lot of times we're expanding with the types of things we find, with the landscapes that we're able to find. We're able to expand who sees themselves or sees their ancestors in the story.
The biggest challenges of digging here are the low-lying areas prone to flooding. It's urgent they get to those areas sooner, using remote sensing equipment to pinpoint where they should go.
Always in the back of our mind thinking there's plenty of other areas that need to be given attention before they go underwater.
Once they finished up here, their next dig site is in the fort closer to the river. Reporting in Jamestown, Nick Broadway, 10 on Your Side.